Hey there guys, this is Sam and I hope you're all doing great. Today I am bringing you my first thoughts on what I've experienced so far on Battlefield 4. Now obviously it's still a very new release, but I've been playing quite a lot of it, played a lot of the different maps and game modes, so I just thought I'd bring you a little summary of what I think so far. Now I have really been enjoying playing Battlefield 4, it looks beautiful, but I kind of thought when I first played it, it'd be the kind of game where you just sort of sit at your PC for hours and hours on end, to the point where you actually soil yourself, but don't care, you just carry on gaming while stewing in your own feces. I was kind of expecting that level of sort of addiction to this game, but it doesn't seem to have that addiction factor that I thought it would at the moment. Now I'm not saying it's a bad game, before I get into it, I think this is an absolutely brilliant game, it looks amazing, it plays really well, but at the moment it does feel a little bit unfinished. There's quite a few little bugs that can sort of irritate you while you're playing this game. It doesn't stop me from enjoying the game, but there are times where I get really frustrated and think, you know, these things shouldn't really be in a full release. They should have been ironed out by now. It sometimes feels like you're still sort of playing a bit of a beta. Little things like, now I'm not sure if this is supposed to be in the game, but from what I've read, this is just a bug at the moment. The fact that on normal mode you still lose bullets if you reload before your clip is finished, which results in you running out of bullets insanely quickly. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be in the game, but from what I've read in various sources, this is just a bug. This is something that's not been fixed and needs to get fixed. As well as that, another first impression is it's much easier to die on this. You seem to take a hell of a lot of damage quite quickly, and there's a lot of situations where you think you've put plenty of bullets into one guy, he turns around and then just one-shots you. And this has happened to me a few times with a pistol, but I have also been on the other end where I've killed somebody and know for a fact I should not have killed them. Now maybe this is just getting used to the feel of a new game. Maybe it is designed to be more difficult. If it is designed to be more difficult, I'm not going to complain because I love difficult games. I love challenging games, so it's just something we'll have to adjust to. But I wasn't expecting it to be as different, so whether this is problems with the netcode, I'm really not sure. Now, other issues I have experienced are a red screen of death when the map changes in a playlist. Now, this is an extremely annoying thing, the fact that you have to just restart your PC because between changing the maps on a playlist, it just completely crashes and gives you a red screen. So that's one bug that really they have absolutely no excuse for having that in the game. As well as that, there's the loading as well. The fade-in time, when you first load in into a game, the fade-in time is ridiculous. I think it takes 2 or 3 seconds to fade in, during which time you can get killed. So again, that's something else that really should be ironed out very quickly. But yeah, as I said, at the moment it does feel a little bit unfinished. Now, obviously it's only just come out, and people say, well, you would expect issues when a game's only just come out. But I really think game developers need to take a leaf out of the book of Rocket, who's developing the DayZ standalone. He's faced massive criticism from fans for the amount of times he's pushed the game back, because he doesn't want to release a game until it is completely finished. Now, Battlefield set a date, and they've stuck to it. And you wonder if perhaps they should have given themselves a bit longer or pushed the date back, because it's better to release a game that is 100% finished a little bit later than release an unfinished game early. We saw that with the GTA Online. That was released before it was ready and people just got unbelievably frustrated with it. Now I'm going to divert away from the bad features because there are a lot of good features to Battlefield 4. It is a very good game and it's got great potential to be something extremely special. Just at the moment, it doesn't feel like it's managing to reach that because of the issues. So I'll start with the maps. We've got Siege of Shanghai, which I've not played. I never want to see that map again after the beta. I got absolutely sick of that map. So I've not played that map on the full game because it just makes me want to throw up in my own mouth and spit it all over my monitor. So I've not played Siege of Shanghai. I played the rest. We've got Paracel Storm, Operation Locker, Flood Zone, etc. You know, you want to see what all these maps look like, head over to Matt the Musketeer. There's a video on there of all the maps in ultra settings, so you can see just how beautiful they look. And at the moment, I'm really enjoying Operation Locker for domination. That's not as clusterfucky as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be like Operation Metro, where you just get frustrated by... There are these big, intense areas of combat, but you can sort of get around it a bit. Although when you go outside, the snow is kind of overpowering. You cannot see a thing when you go outside. Perhaps that was designed to keep people inside. The Levolution aspect is really cool. It's a really good, well-rounded map, and you have lots of good games on that. I also really like Flood Zone, which is pretty good fun, but you tend to find people just sort of stick on the top of buildings on that, and it becomes a bit of a snipe-off. But one map I really have enjoyed is Zavod 311. Now, as soon as I ran into the main building on Zavod 311, I instantly saw scrap metal. It is so similar to scrap metal, it's unreal. And then someone said to me, the outskirts are a bit like Pipeline from COD 4. So it's combined 2 really cool maps together quite nicely. I don't know whether that was intentional, but that's a really nice map. Basically, all the maps are really good maps. They look really pretty. The game modes are fun. The new game modes, I've not played as much as Domination, but it is feeling like a really nice, well-rounded game with lots of great new features. It's just currently being let down by the few little bugs that have been left in the release. Now, I'm hoping this gets patched very soon and we can start to see Battlefield 4 to its full potential, because the potential is there for an extremely, extremely good game. So I guess really that is my ultimate first impression of what I've played so far. It's a very, very good game. It looks like it can live up to expectations, but just not at the moment, not while these bugs are left in. It does kind of feel like you're playing on hardcore mode all the time, and in some cases I've actually had worse performance than I had on the beta. So there are a few performance issues as well at the moment, but I'm sure they will get sorted out very soon, and Battlefield 4 will go on to amazes and be the best Battlefield to date. I really hope it does do that, and I really think it can, provided this gets sorted out. I want to get your opinions as well though. I have kind of sort of had a bit of a moan about this, but I want to see if you're having the same experiences as me. Are you finding that something just doesn't feel right with Battlefield 4 at the moment? Something's not quite where you thought it would be, perhaps not quite finished. So I want to know what you guys think as well. It is going to be an amazing game when it gets sorted out. I do think that. So don't think that I'm saying I hate this game. Far from it. I think this is going to be a brilliant, brilliant game. But like I said, just leave me your opinions as well. If you like the video, please do hit like and please leave a comment. But in the meantime, you guys take care of yourselves and I hope to see you all very soon.